I guess how do we want to start this off? I guess we can just be like how we met Connor. We can describe that.
Hey,
like
Peters.
the OG gathering of goons, I guess.
I don't even know how I met Connor, to be honest.
Well, you met Connor through we met Connor through Jesse. We met Connor through
Alicia.
Well, essentially we met him through Jesse though,
You have to
because
talk about Jesse on the
okay, so what happened was originally
I'm pretty sure I talked to you guys before I talked to Jesse. Cause I added you because Alicia was like, add this person.
Well,
and
yeah,
I
but
called you, and then it was us in a call, and you sent me the cell phone gift.
yeah,
and
but
then, like left.
I don't know the cell phone gift.
I would have never known Alicia. I would have never known Alicia though if I didn't know Jesse. I knew him.
Oh, we're going that far back.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was like, why?
Bye-bye.
It was I think it was so in sophomore year I had a chemistry class with Jesse, right? And Jesse was like, "Oh, come play League with me," and I'm like, "Okay, sure, why not?" And then his little sister was playing with us too, and then Craig was also there. And then from there, then they were like, "Hey, add Liam," and then you added me, and then we were on Curse, right? And then Kevin, you met him. I mean, you were just playing League with us, right? I just introduced
Pretty
him.
Has
much.
the podcast even started?
Yeah.
My brain's big.
But I mean, like.
Well, I didn't
Let's-
meet Craig till like the end of 8th grade.
Well, yeah, but I didn't really know you till like 8th grade.
That's true.
It was more like it was like the end of sophomore year or some shit that I met you guys, and then after that, I mean, essentially we just played League and stuff until you came to our school, and then
To EHS.
yeah, I was a senior. You were you weren't even in our school.
I
I was at Fermi, yeah.
Fuck,
Oh,
dude.
I was a junior.
I kept trying to convince you and Will to come to our school that year.
I tried to, but my mom didn't let me.
That was so,
legendary chopstick. Dude.
That was so bad. I mean, it would have been. Do you think the year would have been better or worse if you were at EHS that year?
I don't know, probably better.
Damn.
Megan also went to EHS.
Yeah,
I don't
she
know.
did.
I didn't. To be
I
honest, I
met
didn't have
Megan
any
before I
friends at
met
Fermi.
you.
Really?
I met Macon before I met you.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
true.
They
They were in the same gym class.
Yeah, I had
And then
gym
that was
class
when I
with
was like,
Megan.
oh, hey, look at Conman.
That's funny.
That's where I got my nickname Pterodactyl, because I would always screech while slamming the ball.
Yeah, and then I mean, that's really it. I mean, now we're here, I guess. I mean, like,
I don't know
what
how
else
we
can
got
A
we-
here.
year later.
How did we even get here? How did we get to the point where Connor just comes up?
Fly down.
Yeah, he just stays
I
with
mean,
you for a week. Like,
because I mean, I'm 18 and he's like, hey, I want to visit Connecticut, and I'm like, okay, that's about it. That's all. I mean, like, I guess we can talk about the Skype group for a little bit, or the Curse group for a little bit, because that makes more sense, I guess, in terms
Maybe.
of friendship. Like, so we have a
Curse
big.
is like main communication.
Yeah, we have like 40 people in our member.
What's the Twitch chat?
Well, yeah, in our server or whatever, and I guess we met everybody through like, man, actually we met everyone a different way, so I can't even go into all that. But essentially, we're just part of we have a big community, and
Well,
that's
you could
about it.
separate it from
There's
Skype
like-
Goons to OG Goons.
Yeah.
To...
I know them as Texas Goons. There's like
Well, they're Skype Goons, because not...
there's like my OG group when we first started playing League of Legends was like you, Trevor, Eddie, Jesse,
It was
Craig, and Alicia and stuff.
Yeah, and then it like pretty much then we just were like, yeah, let's dip from that group entirely, and then I think you
And then
came
there was,
with
like-
us when we dipped.
Then there's like Connor and Will. We could also talk about the Facebook group chat,
I
because the
remember-
Facebook group chat used to just be me, you, and Trevor, but Trevor was
Yeah.
never there.
I mean,
joined
Connor and
before
Will arrived.
did.
Yeah,
joined
Will arrived
before Will
after.
did. Yeah.
That was like, I mean, that was like the start of it though, kind of like the beginning of the group of
That
the
was, like-
Squidbillies.
Like the OG
That was
trio.
January...
shit.
January 21st of 2016?
Remember the
I
date?
think.
Fuck.
Yeah. It was either January 21st or January 29th.
I don't
Or,
remember dates at
19.
all, dude.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. 2016. It doesn't
I'm pretty
feel
sure
like
it was 2016. It's not
So
been
it's-
that long.
yeah, it's
to
a
be
year and a
honest.
half, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I've known you guys for longer than
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like officially becoming part of the friend group was like
Yeah.
about a year and a half ago.
Kevin, let's tell you the story of what happened last night though.
Oh yeah,
It was-
last night.
It was me, and it was me, Braden, and Connor, and we were going to get ice cream, right? And so we were going to Colin's Creamery, and I think it was like right before it was closing, like
So, like,
immediately.
It was
I saw,
literally
like, Braden's
we
Snapchat
got
or
there
something.
4 minutes
Yeah.
before they closed and ran up and were like,
Hey,
"Yeah,
give
we
us
want
ice cream.
And the girl kept giving us such mean looks, but like
Dude,
we're like,
What happened with the car?
Okay, so essentially, after we got our ice cream, we go back in the car, and so I guess my car alarm is just super fucked, essentially. That's what it is. Because Connor and Braden didn't lock their doors, and so they got back in the car, and I was sitting there with ice cream and my phone in my hand, so I couldn't get my keys because I had no hands. So I'm like, can someone open the fucking door? So Connor was just sitting there dancing at me. Then Braden went over the back seat trying to unlock the door, and then finally I got in, and then I put in my keys in the ignition. I start the car, and then I hear a loud ass horn, and I'm like, I did not just hit the horn. This is not right. And then it just keeps going for fucking ever. And I'm like, okay,
It was
I
like
can't...
5 minutes the first time. Just
Like-
blaring in the middle of the night. There's like houses nearby, probably people sleeping.
I couldn't take out my
Yeah.
keys, and I couldn't start the car.
Yeah, the keys were
So, like,
locked in their
they were-
defense mechanism.
I was just sitting there panicking. I'm like, what is happening? Like, this has never happened to me when the keys are in the car. Well, okay, I think it only happened because you didn't unlock your door. Like, if you didn't lock your door. Because if I didn't...
I never locked my door. This
Yeah.
whole time we've been here.
I
Like,
know.
I left my door
I fucking
open
realized.
one night.
He left the door open when we went on a fucking 2.5 hour walk.
No.
Wait,
it was
so
before
did the car
that.
ever break down, or was
Oh.
it just the
No,
thing
it
with
was
the
just
alarm?
the alarm locked the car from starting,
Oh,
like a
no.
defense mechanism.
Like,
Oh,
I
my
had him
Lord.
call AAA as soon as, like, this started. I'm like, okay, we're gonna get this fucking towed. I didn't even know the car alarm was supposed to turn off, but it turned itself off, like, after 5 minutes or whatever. But we turned it on 3 fucking separate times.
Oh my god.
Each
like-
time was shorter though, because we were getting more intelligible with.
No, it wasn't shorter because it would still turn. It still had to turn itself off. You big ape.
No, because one of the times, the second time, we got the key out while the alarm was still going, and we closed the door,
That was-
and it stopped.
That was the
Or
third.
is that the third
That
time?
was the third time.
The third time was extremely short.
Yeah, okay. Because essentially, how to fix the problem is you take the key and you unlock the driver's side. That's all you have to do. Like, literally the only thing you have to
And
do.
my parents were attempting to help us, and then, like, they texted us the fix
Oh, yeah.
right as we figured it out.
Yeah. I mean, I figured that was what the fix was, but I didn't know how to get the keys out of the car to, like, do it. Because it was literally fucking stuck in the ignition. And I couldn't, I don't know. It was Hitler.
I
How
had
did
to
you
trigger
even,
it 3 times, dude? Jesus
how did you
Christ.
even get it out?
Get what out?
The keys.
It just, so, we had it in neutral at first, and we kept trying to start the car while in neutral.
Oh, that's what it was.
So I put it to park, and then it just came out easily. I was like, oh,
Okay.
we're retarded.
Damn.
And
forgot
then
about that.
we started it again,
And then it
thinking
got,
that was the problem, and,
and
it
then
was
it-
fixed now.
and then it got locked again.
And then got locked again while we were stuck in park, and it didn't unlock again. What we did is we slammed it with my phone.
Oh, really?
You weren't looking at this. We slammed it with our phone to get it out the second time.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
And so the car alarm essentially after, because I literally just once I'm like, okay, I'm gonna close the door to like stop my battery from dying, because I'm like, yeah, the lights are gonna be on if I keep the door open. So I close the door, alarm turns right fucking back on, and I'm just like,
Jesus Christ.
oh yeah, I'm ready to die. I was really scared to get my car towed and have to pay a lot of money to fix my
It
car.
actually wasn't a lot. I didn't tell you the rate, but it was only well, I mean, it wasn't cheap. I'm pretty sure it was only 75 miles
Well,
or $75.
No, it was more so like I was concerned about getting
Repair prices,
yeah.
like new car battery.
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna have to get a new car battery. I'm gonna have to even get a new car. Like, I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna have to spend a bunch
And
of
that's
money.
the start of our night. That was like the
Yeah,
first quarter.
we were literally supposed to get ice cream and bring it to Enrique, and then we were just like, yeah, this car shit's gonna happen. That's great. And then we had Enrique's ice cream melting in the car
So
the entire time.
I had to message Enrique that the car broke down, but I forgot to while calling AAA.
Oh,
So
no.
Enrique was just sitting at his house for like an extra 30 minutes, like, where are
Jesus
these
Christ,
people? And we just arrived with his fully melted ice cream in a cup for him to drink.
Jesus
And I
Christ.
left my ice cream on the table
Oh,
outside
yeah.
of Colin's Creamery. I didn't
Yeah,
even
with
eat
that.
it.
What the fuck?
Pissed
Are
me
you
off.
serious?
Well, because we were all like,
Was it even worth it?
I mean, it was
No.
worth it for me. I ate the ice cream.
well, I ate like the first scoop, and then I set it down.
I don't know why you didn't eat the ice cream while we were literally sitting there waiting for something to happen.
Because my mom was like on the phone trying to tell me fixes
Oh, yeah.
and stuff, so
Yeah.
I set it down, and then I forgot about it.
I
Yeah,
keep
man.
fucking yawning, dude. Holy shit.
Have you ever had a car breakdown experience?
No.
That
not
was
really,
my
no.
first.
I've had. Ooh.
Oh wait, I had one, like, I don't know. It was when I was younger. I was like 11 or something,
Yeah.
and it wasn't really a car breakdown. It was my dad has this friend, and he was like fishing or something, or just like mudding in his truck. It was like 11 at night. It was like, I don't know. It was like a school night, and my dad goes out with his truck to help this guy because his car is like stuck in the fucking mud.
Did his car get stuck too?
And like, we get his car out, but then our truck gets stuck in the mud.
Ooh.
And we're there for like, I don't know, we're just sitting there for like an hour just trying to get like the tires slowly out of the mud repeatedly.
Damn.
That's
And I don't know. I just sat there. I was just like 10 or 11 and I was just chilling. It was like midnight. It was probably the
I've
first
never
time I
had-
ever stayed up wicked late.
I've never had a car breakdown experience except for like last night, I guess.
Yeah.
But that wasn't really a breakdown. It's just us being
It
dumb.
was just, yeah.
But while driving to Oregon during winter, there was lots of black ice on the highway, and we almost took it off.
Damn.
Took the car off the what's it called?
Shit.
Because there was the rail, and then there was a semi truck on our side, and we went like that,
Oh,
and like
yeah.
swerved and barely missed both the rail and the semi.
Shit. I think...
That was scary.
I don't remember the last time I've been in a car crash. It was ages ago. I think
I've
I was
never
like...
been in a car crash.
I think I was probably like 6 last time I was in a car crash or some shit. But the car breakdown, I mean, I've told you guys the Vicky experience where my car broke down outside of her house in the middle of fucking like winter, and I was freezing in my car without any heat.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Is that when she was like home the whole time?
Yeah, and she was
then-
sleeping. She was
That was
sleeping.
beautiful. That was a,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a great story.
It was a fucking curse. And then I think, oh yeah, the other time I got my car fucked up was literally like a week after when I was going to drive it to the repair place to get it fixed. And then it fucking immediately just like breaks down in the middle of an intersection, and I had to get out of the car and push it to the fucking like push
That's
it back.
epic.
Darn, dude, that's terrible.
That was the
Push-
worst. That was by far the worst experience I've had in terms of
That'd
that.
be scary.
Yeah, it was fucked. We had to get people to like come out of their car and help us because it was like so like it's a huge fucking truck. I don't know how 2 people are gonna like move it fast to the side of the road.
I was in my first car crash first week of summer, but it wasn't really anything. But
Oh really? Did you just
Yeah.
get like bumped or whatever?
Yeah. I told you, do you remember this story? I think I told you guys it, where
I
we
think
were just
so.
like, we just got like rear-ended or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That was it.
Did you have to like? Was there like an argument with your dad between your dad and someone else or some shit?
It was Megan's mom that was driving,
Oh, yeah.
and it was the person that hit us was actually someone that went to our school.
Oh really?
They graduated with me.
That was bad. Like I hope to never be in like a situation where like, yeah, you were going 5 miles over the speed limit, therefore.
My dad had a friend that got like supremely fucked in like a car accident that really wasn't a big deal.
Really?
Cause my dad's friend was the one that hit the back of the car.
Oh yeah.
It was like a real small thing, like no one was injured. So like they got out of the car and they were like talking.
Yeah.
And they were like, you know, there's not a lot of damage, so we're not gonna say anything. You know, they just go their separate ways. Like you're supposed to report it to the cops
Yeah.
or whatever. And then like a couple days later, my dad's friend, the cops show up at his house and they're like trying to give him like all this shit because the person that he hit was like filed a report and was like, oh, it's a hit and run.
Ooh.
Even though they said like they
Yeah.
were gonna like just, you know, it
That
wasn't a big
sucks.
deal.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Got him.
he got supremely fucking screwed over.
That's rude. Damn. I like.
It's kind of like critical.
What?
Like how
Oh yeah, I
Critical
know that
got
story.
sued.
Do you know that story?
No.
The Penguin Zero thing?
No. What
yeah,
happened?
he hit a car, and in one of the cars, I think there was like a disabled kid,
Oh really?
and then in the other one that was also part of the crash was an old couple,
Oh damn.
and it was like stepping on broken glass,
That's terrible.
and no one got injured anything, but the caretaker of the old woman was like, she's not having back problems, this is your fault, and they like tried suing him like
Oh wow.
a crap ton of money. I think
That's
he
pretty
did get
scummy.
sued.
I'm pretty sure
Oh, really?
he got sued for
Yeah.
that.
Wow. That
I don't know
actually
how
went
much. He never said, but
Damn.
it's kind of like that.
That sucks. I mean,
Royally.
if I ever, because I've never been in an accident by myself, so if I ever do, I really hope I get, like, if I ever get in an accident, I hope it's, like, with somebody in the passenger seat, so, like, at least, like, I have someone to back me up and, like, be as a witness if, like, someone tries to fuck with me, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because, like, I mean, if you crash into anyone, it could be some scumfuck bastard who wants to fuck you, or it could just be, like, some random dude who's like, yeah, it's chill. I'm just always like, I don't want to get in a fucking crash, dude. That's, like, my least favorite, like, even if I don't have to pay for anything, I still don't want to get in a car crash. I'm still like, yeah. I'd rather not die. There are people who fucking will drive behind you and not slow down when you're taking a turn. So, like, it's either they will crash into the back of you, or you will fucking
Skid out.
yeah.
Dude,
you
this
will,
fucking old person almost like this old person. Yet I was driving yesterday with my dad, and I was going by as Nuntuck.
Yeah.
And I'm just like driving on the left side of the road or whatever. I'm just like trying to go straight, and this fucking white car just like turns out of nowhere. Right in front of me. I have to like stop on the brake and like go to a complete stop, and I'm going like 35, 40 miles per hour on this fucking road because this
Shit.
old fucking dude just pulled out in front of me, and I was like this close to hit him.
and did I hate people?
I
like
don't
that.
fucking know why he took the turn.
I've
This
had
fucking
people
awful
do that
human being.
to me too. Like literally, yeah. So I was driving to work one day in the rain, and it was like rain where it was like kind of hard to see. So I guess I can kind of understand where this guy came from. But he took a left in the middle, like when he had a red light, and I had a green light. I was going straight. He took. I think he was one of those guys who's like, yeah, even though it just turned yellow and just turned red, I'm still gonna fucking go because I have big balls, and he basically like. He was going this. Oh yeah, he was turning this way, and I was going straight. So I had to like literally like dive around him and fucking just continue on my way. And I was like, that was one of the most traumatic experiences I've had driving. Hell yeah.
Knock
You
on
haven't been
wood.
driving that long either. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
that's
dude.
true.
I mean-
Hasn't it only been like a year and a half or something?
It was. I was seven. I just turned 17 when I got my license. So it was.
Like 2 years ago?
Yeah, around there. So.
Dude, I'm getting my license early.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
getting
that's
mine
'cause-
within the month.
That's fucking because you can do driver's ed in Texas when you're 15, or
That's
you
like-
can get your permit when you're 15.
What's it called?
I might
Knock
get my
on wood.
license.
Texas is one of the most dangerous like states in
drive in.
the USA to drive on.
Yeah.
But I've had no real like even close moments yet. And
Yeah.
I've driven on like the main roads a lot.
I'm trying to think when I had like my first close moment.
I almost drove into a ditch, if that
I
counts.
almost got my
I
dad
mean,
killed
Yeah.
that one time. Because when you're taking a left, like people on the other side of the road have like right away, but
Yeah.
the light will turn green, but it's
Yeah.
not like a green arrow.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I almost killed my dad because my dad's on the passenger side. I'm turning left. This guy's going like 40 down this road. I see green light, so I just go. And yeah, the guy
Your
that
dad's,
was
like,
like driving
brown.
was like honking, and my dad was swearing at me.
Damn.
Because I still don't have my license, so I got my permit. I was supposed to get my license August 22nd.
I've made that
But
mistake
I don't know
before.
if I don't know if I'll pass, dude.
I was supposed to get my license before I came here, but my
Damn.
work with my parents can't take me in, so
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Wait, so do you know how to parallel park?
no.
Somewhat.
You're gonna have to learn though.
I know,
or-
because they just added that shit.
Yeah, that
I'm
sucks.
pretty-
It wasn't
Sure.
on your test when you took it, was it?
Nah, I'm so fucking
Yeah.
glad, dude.
I don't think mine's on my test.
They literally just added it like 4 or 5 months ago.
Like, why? Like
I have
that's
no
like
clue.
it's
Is
really.
that like countrywide or just
No, I'm pretty
Connecticut?
It
sure
might
it's
just be
statewide.
Connecticut. I'm pretty sure.
Statewide, okay.
I'm pretty
Because
sure
I'm pretty sure
they're
Texas
state.
doesn't have a parallel parking thing.
Yeah, driver's license shit is state.
Yeah, that's definitely.
This shit is like
What?
it's getting closer, dude.
I mean, yeah, I expect.
Now
that.
that we're maybe we talk about the rest of that night after the
Oh.
crash, like
Oh yeah,
2-hour walk.
So we, essentially after that, we just came back and we went on a walk, and
It was a long ass walk, dude.
yeah, I mean, I've been on longer, but yeah, that's true.
Especially for the time that we started. We started at like 11.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got back like 2 a.m.
Cause it's like we planned to do this entire shit at like fucking
8.
8:30.
Yeah,
like
and get back at like
8:30.
11.
And
And
it'd
like
just
be
be
all
a,
good.
it would be a quality nice walk.
And then we could, I'm a cuck.
So yeah, Enrique was a cuck and didn't fucking was like, yeah, I'm waiting for my mom,
I
and then
don't
his mom never
understand
showed
why
up.
he didn't just call in the first place. Because he's like, well, they're not here. I'll just call him. Like,
Yeah.
why couldn't you do that like 2 hours ago? What is
know.
your brain capacity?
But so yeah, I got super delayed by that, and then we wanted to go get the ice cream last minute, and then that car shit happened, so we got delayed by another like half hour. So then
Those
it's
light
like-
cycles we got.
it was like 10. It was like pretty much 11 by the time we got to Enrique's house. So by the time,
Yeah, I think it was like 10:50.
and we started like the walk at like
Probably
like,
11:15.
something like that, yeah. And then so we went off and we got. I mean, it was a nice walk for the most part, but we got like whistled at by like a car. Fucking that was
And
driving
they also
by.
like, yeah, we got catcalled.
We
So
got
they're like-
whistled
they're
at like
But why?
I don't know. I think it's just because we're walking
Was
around
it
at
you,
like
Connor,
At
and
night.
Braden?
yeah. It was
and
like
Enrique.
it was like around like 1 o'clock at that time. So like
1 a.m. We were on that road that leads to Enfield.
yeah.
I don't know what it's
They were gonna
called.
smash.
Yeah, it was like
Dude, I was worried for them to turn our way. They
Yeah.
turned the other way, luckily.
Yeah,
but,
they-
like, if they turned our way, I was going to be like,
I was
out.
ready to dip, dude. Like, me and my mom have been followed in cars before in, like, Hartford. So, like, we have had to, like, just physically just, like, run out of there.
My dad's got super pissed at someone before, and he followed us to our house through our car.
Really?
Darn.
It's fucked.
He never did anything off it, because we kept driving around and not
Yeah.
going directly to our house once we realized we were being followed.
I just hope to never piss off the wrong person, like, accidentally, and just like, hey, I have a gun.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to shoot you.
Especially in Texas, dude. Like, fucking
Damn.
everyone owns a gun out there. Like, non-stereotypical, like, a lot of people own them.
I mean,
My-
that's kind of a stereotype for a reason, then.
Yeah, my friend, my dad's friend, like, family friend, I guess, is, he has a gun safe. And it's, like, a walk-in safe, and it's just, like, guns all over. I mean, they're, like, rich. They do, like, real estate, and they are very wealthy.
Well,
what
still
they
a
do.
gun safe. That's kind of overboard,
Yeah.
don't you think?
Well, I mean, he hunts a lot, so.
Oh yeah, well I guess if
Yeah.
you have like a practical reason for it like that makes sense. But like, just look at my cool gun collection.
We went
My
shooting
dad
with
has like, my dad has like 7 guns that he
Really?
keeps in the safe.
That's
There's like the safe in his bedroom that's like, I don't know, it's like as tall as where that
like a
cupboard
robber
is.
comes in, he's like, "Which gun do I want?"
He's even got one like right next to his bed. Like it's just like hooked up on the wall. It's like big enough for like 2 handguns.
My
It's
grandpa
just,
has a loaded revolver by his bed. If anyone
Dude, my dad buys some of the weirdest shit like off eBay. He's got like throwing knives. I was in his room today and I found like this fucking like medieval axe hatchet thing. He's like,
someone comes in.
he's got like the weirdest shit. He has like night vision goggles. He buys like all this weird ass shit off eBay. It's crazy.
damn, night vision goggles. Ooh, big
Boom.
boy. I think like
It's not even raining. Yo, if that's
It's just
happening
'cause it's
tonight
fucking
when I'm on
humid,
my
dude.
plane, I'm about to execute myself.
Your flight's gonna get delayed.
so we went to I think we went to Wendy's first, and then we went to what movies? Dunkirk.
I thought that
wasn't
was
there
the
for Dunkirk.
other day we went to.
No, that was the same day.
It was the same day, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was just a
after
different
that,
time.
After that, we went to see the Emoji Movie, but you didn't come.
That was the next day, yeah.
That was a sad tale for me, dude.
Yeah, that made me depressing and come.
I
Your
can't
loyalty
believe,
as
I
a
can't
good.
believe you dipped on us.
I will never see the Emoji Movie.
I can't believe you dipped on us, dude.
I was thinking about it, and I'm like, are they
That's
really?
probably like one of the top 5 Goon moments, and you just weren't there for it.
I'm gonna be frank. I didn't think you guys were serious about going. I thought you guys were just like, oh, it's the Emoji Movie, cool meme. I'm gonna go see it, and I'm
Dude,
like,
Dude,
we went
I've
to
been-
see the Shrek play in middle school.
I've been watching Jack's film shit post for 7 months. You think I'm not gonna see this
I have
movie?
also
I don't know
seen
why you
Jack's
didn't come,
films.
dude.
okay,
Like,
Seeing
we've
the
definitely seen worse stuff.
see,
Yeah,
well,
no, it definitely was not the worst.
I didn't want to give money to the Emoji Movie. Fuck that though.
But he was gonna pay for your ticket.
That's
Yeah,
still
you didn't
giving
have
money
to.
to the Emoji Movie. That's still like $11 more that goes to the
I
Emoji
should
Movie
have
at
bought
the
your
end of the day.
fucking ticket beforehand and made you feel bad about it. I should have forced you.
I mean, it's too late now, but
Yeah, I should have though.
Let's just go see it again.
never.
Hey, I've got like 3 hours before I go. Let's
Oh,
see
no.
the next show.
So fucking
So we
good.
we were going to the Wendy's, and then, so essentially, okay, I'll break it down.
Pretty good though.
How did
So-
he even follow you to Dunkirk? Because I know the story with Wendy's. Like,
So
he was
Will-
at Will's house, and he
He
just
just-
kind of followed
he
us.
was
But
supposed
what
to-
happened
He was
with the
supposed to go
movies?
home
He was
and tagged
supposed to
along.
leave. And then instead of leaving, he like called it off with his dad, and then he like mostly pitied Will.
Yeah,
Into, like-
he didn't even. I don't think he even told Will. I think he was just like,
Jesus Christ.
I'm supposed to leave at like 3, and then it was like 5, and he just like stayed and came because. Okay, I want to break it down for the audience though. So, essentially, how
Can we
long?
explain Zach? at
Well,
first?
I mean,
'Cause
we've
we can't
explained.
seem like cucks.
Well, we've explained Zach. I've talked about Zach on this channel before.
That's true. You have a whole video about him.
So essentially, I think it was. He either texted you or Kevin or both about wanting to
He
hang out.
messaged me on Snapchat, and he's
He's
like,
never texted.
"Here, wait, I'm gonna pull it up. I have it.
It was something like.
It was bad."
Oh, I want to hang out with you guys or whatever, and Will's gonna ask or some shit. But it just really seemed like he was inviting himself to hang out with us.
I
That's
thought
what he was
I
doing.
also was under the impression that he was coming with us to the Emoji Movie, not
Yeah.
following you guys to fucking
Yeah.
Dunkirk. So I don't even know what happened there.
Originally, Will was just like, "Can he come to eat?" And I'm like, sure, he can come eat.
And I
like,
thought he was talking about the movie when Will asked about the
yeah, I thought it was
Because
just.
I was like, why would he just want to go to Wendy's?
That's
with us?
true. He came to Wendy's with us and didn't get food and sat
He
there.
just sat there and watched us.
And I'm just
awkwardly.
like, why would you come?
And the only time he talked was saying, "No, I'm not that hungry." When I asked him, "Why didn't you get food?" I was like, "Why didn't you get food?" He was
Yeah,
like,
he
Oh,
"I'm not
didn't even
hungry."
say anything. He was just like, he just existed alongside
Okay,
us.
here.
We were at
I
a table
have
for
it.
4, and he just pulled up a chair over next to us. And, like,
Dude,
he didn't even say anything. He
to
didn't
be
eat
hon-
anything. It was
to
just
be
like
honest,
really
though.
awkward.
To be honest, though, we did.
I have the message.
All right.
So he said, "Hey, aren't you going to be in CT tomorrow?" I said, "I'm here." Zach said, "Oh, sweet. Yeah, you guys are gonna be over Liam's tomorrow, right? Or are you there now?" And I said, I'm here." And he said, "Yeah, I wanted to hang out with Will tomorrow, but he will be with you guys. So Will's gonna ask Liam if I can go hang with you guys, and depending on what Liam says, I might see you tomorrow. If not, it's whatever." And then the laughing face emoji. Welcome back to Connecticut, by the way, and then 2 laughing face emojis. Laughing face emoji, laughing face emoji.
Alright. I'll continue that once I fucking close my window.
You
Honestly,
sure you want to close it? You could have just asked me to get it.
Nah, I'm fine.
yeah, Kevin could just slip out.
I'm a big acrobat.
What about this window?
Yeah.
I guess if you want to make it super hot in here, sure.
Well, it's raining.
Yeah, it doesn't usually come through that window though. That's why. I did.
Oh, okay. Then open that back up. I do want the ambient noise of it.
Oh, my arm.
Wow, pussy.
I'm breaking my fist.
It's big rain.
That's some big rain, my dude.
This is a nice ambient noise.
It was supposed to rain every day I was here, but it's only rained the first day I was here, and now, last day.
Yeah. Can you close it a little more, maybe? Just because, like, it is making a lot of noise?
That's true.
I don't know if that's rain, dude. I think Megan might be right.
Well,
That's
I
rain.
think it would make louder noise
Yeah,
if it was...
hail is sounds.
Oh, dude, I don't
Hail
know.
sounds a bit more epic than that.
Yeah. So where... Oh, yeah. So Zach, essentially, on his moped, right? So, like...
It's a nice moped. I'll give him that, but it's still a moped.
It just, like, I gotta say, it looked hilarious. It looked hilarious seeing him fucking...
his,
vroom.
like, neck beard. Like, he's got, like, the helmet on, no visor. He's chilling there. He looks like a little European man.
Fuck, dude. Like, like, you just don't see people drive mopeds here. You just don't see it. People have cars and that's
Anywhere.
it. I mean, in fucking China, you'll see people with...
Or Europe.
Like, yeah, like...
Europe's big on
They
mopeds.
got a lot of mopeds in the Philippines.
It's just like, here, like...
Cars.
You have car, or you have bike. You don't have fucking big-ass moped.
Mopeds are fun, though. I'll give him that.
So fucking... After the Wendy's thing happened, he didn't even act... Like, Will, I don't think... Yeah, Will
I
didn't
think
ask us
Will-
about the movies because he wasn't supposed to come with us to the movies, but he was
Will
just like...
wasn't.
No, Will was.
Didn't you guys
Will
forget
was?
Will, too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was...
You forgot Will. to
Oh,
that movie.
yeah.
You had to go back for him. You brought Zach with you.
I
You
forgot
fucking
about
went back to get Will and
No,
the play.
no.
Zach didn't come with us till we got Will. Wait, that was a different thing. I don't think Zach came on that one.
Was that...
You guys
No,
said Zach
that
came to
was yeah,
Dunkirk.
no, that was with Zach.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we got to the movies and
We got
were
to Dunkirk.
We got late. We were late already,
Yeah,
so we
yeah,
were
yeah.
like, okay, I'll just say apology. So I was like, I'm sorry, Will, but we're already here. We forgot about
We
you.
both forgot.
And he was like, well, come and get me.
He
And so I was like, what?
We already walked to the movies.
Like, we
And then
were in the theater almost, and he was like, come and get us. And I was like, well, okay.
And so we ended up going to
Should
get
have a
him.
podcast with Will.
And Zach followed us again that time. And this time I'm like, okay, Zach's not even supposed to be here with us. Because Will was like, he was supposed to go home. He's fucking just coming with us. And so I'm like, alright, I have a plan. So what I did was, I fucking, remember when I drove through the fucking yellow
Yeah, you were
light?
like, we were
at
like
Mach
probably
speed.
like 300 feet away from the yellow.
And I
light.
just fucking stepped on it and it went
Yeah.
right through. And fucking he had to, because he was following us and he
had to stop. He was far back. He was stuck at that.
We
red
lost
light.
him. We lost
He
him on
told
that
us
day.
later, or
He was
me
fucking-
later. He was like kicking his moped, like on the side aggressively in anger.
He was so mad. Then he couldn't get it to lock or whatever, and he was just like slamming it. Oh man, I felt
Jesus Christ.
And
I
then
felt
we
bad,
parked.
but Oh,
and
yeah.
then we saw him patrolling the parking lot looking for us. So we dipped down and
snuck
hid.
in.
We were like, it is time.
Oh man, that was a great time. And then he just
When did he reunite with us?
Zach literally third wheeled the third wheel. Like we were literally third wheeling to my friends already, but he third wheeled our third wheel.
Yeah.
It was an
I saw
experience.
Alvin. The only thing I said to him was, "Hey, cutie." He just never replied. He said, "Hello."
Oh man. Okay, you guys can explain the Emoji Movie though if you want to.
Great movie.
The emoji movie?
Need to see.
I don't even know what you could.
It's a must
There's
watch.
literally nothing you could say about the emoji movie.
Like,
There's nothing I could say about it.
Art.
What are you fucking doing? To the
Nothing.
table?
That one's broken and it's bothering me. It's art. It's beautiful.
I can't.
True
ironically-
animation perfection.
I can't ironically or like actually state anything about that
The
movie.
plot, on point. The cinematography, oof.
okay.
The only thing I can explain that's not really related to the movie is the fact that we
It
were gonna go
blew
see
balls.
it in 2D. We were gonna, see.
Oh, yeah.
We were gonna see it in 2D, but we went to Panera first, and we were eating food, and that took like an
Can
hour.
I do my Mac? Where's my Mac?
We were- so,
She just looked at me confused. I was like, "Where's my Mac?" And she was like,
So
"Oh,
we li-
okay." And like,
we were literally in Panera for like an hour or something.
Yeah.
And then we were gonna go see the movie in 3D because we were gonna wait for the next showing because it was like 2 hours, so we just went to see it in 3D.
Yeah.
So that's like I don't know, an extra $4. And when we got there,
Nothing was in 3D, by the way. Nothing popped out at us. It was just the movie with glasses required, so
What?
it wasn't blurry.
What the fuck?
so
Don't we have to pay more for that?
Yeah.
Why? Why
So-
did you do that?
Dude, Megan was so intense. Like, just. She
before
wanted to go
before
see
it, when
so
we were
bad.
contemplating whether to see Despicable Me 3 or Emoji Movie, everyone's like, I don't care.
I heard
Then I go over to
Despicable Me
Megan, and
3.
Megan's like, I want to see the Emoji Movie.
I heard
like,
Despicable Me 3 was, like, genuinely a good movie. Like, actually funny.
I mean,
and
it's
entertaining.
decent as compared. It's like a godsend.
Anything with
compared to-
Dominions or emojis in it.
But,
I
like-
just
But like, okay, so we got to the 3D showing, right?
yeah.
It's like I don't know. It's probably like 3 o'clock. It's like
Mhm.
There's, like,
afternoon,
2
It's like
people
prime
there.
time. Yeah. There
Oh
was,
yeah.
There was 4 of us, and then 2 people, and that's it. No one else showed
Damn,
up. 6
the
people in
entire
the whole
theater.
theater.
Isn't that like?
It was a guy and a girl, and I
Did
guess they
we-
were like dating or something. And as we left the theater, movie's over. We
I
leave
love
the
this
theater,
And the girl said-
and the girl goes, "I thought I would love it, but I hated it." And that's it.
She's genuine.
Dude, that's probably like if you were to sum up all of the reviews for the Emoji Movie, you would probably just get that. I thought I would love it, but I hated it.
Jesus Christ! I actually didn't think it was that bad of a movie because I went in with such
Plot-wise.
I went in with such low expectations that it was like better than what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I
Connor
mean,
and I were like the only ones that actually thought it was like a decent film, like that.
It was
actually
cringy as
passed.
hell.
It was so cringy.
But
I
the
actually
plot was
like,
not the worst.
there were times where it hurt. Like I would just watch. Like the ending. The ending is the worst part. 'cause
Every
there's
time
like a
something-
there's just a weird dance party thing.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
true.
so
Is that the
fucking-
Do the emoji
pop or
bomb.
whatever?
Yeah, dude, it's so fucking cringy. It's so terrible, dude.
I
I
think
couldn't stand that part.
I think why I will never support the Emoji Movie is one, it's a movie about emojis. If you think it's a good idea for a movie, you're a fucking idiot. Okay.
Yo,
Two,
just think what's coming up next now. The fidget
the
spinner.
Emoji Movie 2.
Fidget
probably.
spinner.
Emoji movie.
Fucking and
Fidget
then
spinner movie.
I think the other reason why I will never like it also stole its plot from Wreck-It Ralph, I heard. That's
It
what
did.
I just heard the perfect plot.
They
A
completely
new
stole
fidget
it.
spinner movie, but the fidget spinner can't spin. And his whole
Did you watch the new fucking Jax Films video this
No.
morning?
Oh no.
Are you
Was
serious?
that in there?
Yeah.
Really? Damn.
Yo.
It was
That's like-
Why don't I start
it was the
tweeting
Yai
that stuff?
episode, and he asked like, "What's the next big blockbuster?" And one of the comments was a movie about fidget spinners, but the main character can't spin
Oh
or
no.
some shit.
That's so great.
That's
It's terrible.
awful.
I'm
you
sure-
fucking hit it spot on.
I'm sure a lot of people have thought of that. Like,
I
It's
mean,
disgusting, dude.
fidget
whenever
spinners are the next
watching
cancer.
Jackson's.
But okay, I mean like also the fact that like you guys say it would have been a good movie if it didn't have emojis.
It would be, and that's what Wreck-It Ralph is. Wreck-It Ralph is the good version of emoji movie.
I'm just saying like that doesn't that doesn't make it free from criticism. It still has emojis in the movie.
It's still really shitty.
yeah.
That's
Like-
not true.
Dude, I honestly think it's really bad.
Matt.
The only reason I was
Gee,
fucking
gee.
angry about it was the fact that you just didn't go. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
You just dipped. It was like,
I
you know
just,
how long he was waiting for us to see the movie?
I was
he was
just
in
like,
Texas and he was like planning it out.
I was thinking
Yeah,
about
dude,
it.
I literally set a date in our group chat for
You were
watching
also
the
considering
Emoji
it,
movie
like,
a week before.
I thought you were actually gonna go, and then like literally the day before, you just completely dipped out.
I was considering it, but then I came to the realization of what it truly meant to go see the Emoji Movie. And I'm just like, dude,
Truly meant to give up your like $9.
give up my freedom, give up my fucking honor by seeing the Emoji Movie. Like, I'll see the Shrek play. I'll see the Shrek play with you. That legitimately made me laugh though. Okay, like
There's
I don't
one
think.
scene in the Emoji Movie that made me laugh, and that's about it.
Explain this scene.
I've explained it to you before.
There were
Yeah,
a
you-
couple good zingers, right?
The only one that I laughed at was when they were in the history or whatever. It was like the bar scene or whatever. And the
Oh, yeah,
robots
who's
come
good.
in and there's like
Oh, yeah, dude.
he's like wanted. It's like a wanted
Oh.
poster for Gene, and there's like a troll, and he's like, I think I'm gonna need some cash to refresh my memory, and then the robot just like kills him.
just fucking obliterates him. He like pulls out the delete laser and just zaps him away.
Damn. All right, that is kind of funny, but
That was like the only good part in the
They
movie.
had They had a couple good zingers. Like there's the one where he was disguising a picture app as, or it was some app as a different app, and the main
I don't
character.
even know what he's talking
The main
about.
character is like, what would a teenage kid want to hide from his parents?
oh
And then the
yeah.
hand emoji turned around was like, what?
Oh yeah, that's
That was like one of 3
Adult
actual
humor
jokes.
humor jokes.
Yeah.
damn.
There was
I don't
like that
remember the other
one. There was that one about the porn. The only other one I can actually remember is there's like a thing about like a middle finger or whatever. 'Cause
Oh,
there was like the hand emoji, and he was like,
when I dated the pizza, or whenever I asked out the pizza emoji, she only gave me one finger instead.
Yeah.
and that's when I knew she was totally into me.
Yeah.
I fucking. Oh man, I'm like, I feel bad that I didn't go for you. But for every other purpose, I am 100% glad I didn't go to that movie. I don't know.
Every
I mean,
time something cringy would happen, Will would just turn to me and go,
Dude, every time something cringy happened, I looked over at Will and I just like saw him. He was like leaned over like this. He was just like, he was like trying to contemplate what was happening, and then like the movie ended, and he was like, "That is the worst film I've ever seen in my entire life. It's worse than The Room." And I was like, Jesus
but
Christ.
The
dude.
Room is at least funny, like, to watch.
The Room is so bad it's funny, but like Emoji Movie is like just so bad it's bad. It's just
I think-
See, but
actual
get this,
shit.
I watch cringe compilations with enjoyment. Like, I watch, like,
That is the first movie. That is the first thing that ever actually made me cringe. Like I was actually in the theater seat, like having to avert my eyes and just like I was like clenching my teeth. I was like,
which part?
it was so
avert
disgusting.
your eyes from the 2
Wait,
other
which
people
part?
that were.
Just like, I don't know. There
The
were just
whole
like
movie?
scenes.
Yeah,
in the movie,
yes.
dude. Just
I
the
mean-
end. The end was so bad. Like I don't know why they had to do a dance number. It
They,
didn't make any
they
fucking
blue
sense.
balled us, dude. They kept giving us all these like sexual tensions.
Also, yeah, that was like
between
the
Gene and
the
Jailbreak.
only thing that actually kept me interested in the movie was the sexual tension between Gene and Jailbreak.
And then,
nothing even happened.
They didn't even hug. Like we
Yeah,
got
they did
blue
nothing.
balled
Wow.
to the max.
So they were just like romance plot, psych.
Damn. Like, he's fucking
Damn.
There was also
whipped it away.
towards the end. There was like one part where Gene becomes an actual Matt emoji. He pours out all his feelings to Jailbreak, and then she shuts him down, and he's just like, man, he's like fucking suicidal.
Yeah, dude. He's like on the edge of killing himself.
Damn. I guess he had that.
He
that
got fucking denied. He's just like, man.
Damn. That's rude.
And then the emoji pop at the end. That's their sexual.
So that was how it ended. She was just like, "I love you," and she's like,
Yeah, no, it ended because there was like the high emoji use party room where like all the high, like the emojis
Oh,
It's like
like
the
yeah.
VIP section.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like once Gene proved that like any emoji could be like whatever they want, and the guy's like, "This is open for all emojis," and all of them were in there doing the funny emoji popping.
Oh yeah. It does. I mean,
Give us a good emoji pop, Kevin.
No, never.
You've done it before. You killed
Only like
me
right
with
after
it.
the movie ended, dude.
so she was just essentially she was like, nah, that was it. That was it. Joey
Well, no,
was
they
like,
had
There was
like
also a lot
the
of like
tensions
feminist.
regrew after it.
There was like weird
And then we
feminist
got
things
rolled.
too in the movie, like regarding Jailbreak. There was
Really?
like, there was like something Jean said, and then like Jailbreak just got like really angry, and she was like, "That's just like you men always taking credit for stuff women do," and it's like,
Damn.
what? Where did that come from?
I also heard there were like really weird like.
The movie was dark as hell too.
Really?
Like there were like times where I didn't think it was a children's movie. It was like so dark. There was just like
Fuck.
people
Would
being
you consider
murdered.
that a
and stuff.
children's movie?
I mean, I don't know who else is like.
Yeah,
all the
who else-
critics consider it a children's movie.
like who else
too.
would see it?
Us.
I mean,
Did you know the
Us.
number one tag if you Google emoji movie and then look at the tags for the film, the number one thing is cringeworthy.
Really?
Got him.
Great. I like. So there were people dying in the emoji movie. Like I don't understand.
I
Yes.
Was it emojis or just like?
dude, yeah.
Well,
I
no,
don't know,
there
it
was the
just dark.
internet trolls that were like in the trash can, like sitting there waiting their
Yeah,
death.
there was a thing where like the hand emoji got sent to the trash, and there was like a troll that was like the hand emoji was like,
It
"Please
looked
just
like
leave
Jesse-
me alone
it
to
looked
die," and the troll is like, "This is gonna be the last face you see before you're dead."
And it looked like Jesse Fernandez, dude.
It was like so dark and it was just fucked up. I
That's
don't know.
kind of yeah. That's kind of damn. Were the internet trolls just like chilling there and like, it's weird just like why would they add internet trolls into the world of emoji movies? Like
I don't know.
internet trolls are just people. Like what?
Dude, I don't know. It's fucking awful.
They were like viruses in that one. It was like a file type of like
That's
internet
just-
troll.
That's just really fucking weird.
like a-
Also, the
rat
main
file?
antagonist was the smiley face emoji.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, the
I-
bit, yeah.
I heard like, I also heard there were like really weird LGBT like themes in the movie, which like I mean I guess it's okay,
The
but
whole
like
thing kind of could be applied to,
oh yeah, you told me about
LGBT.
that. Yeah, you told me.
because
about
it's
that.
like he's like, I am a malfunction, I am different, and then at the
Yeah.
end they're like, oh, we accept you.
Yeah. Okay. All right, that makes more
I
sense.
mean, gays are malfunctions, but like,
Oh no.
yeah, it's got that one.
Oh yeah, epic edit.
Epic edit. Leave that in, no balls.
No, if I'm willing to
Because
bring
it's
it
kind
up.
of
This
like
doesn't have
Zach.
to be on the video, but I remember when fucking Connor was like messaging him on League of Legends, he was like, "You are a stinky boy."
We can talk. Okay, we can talk about that. That's
Dude,
hilarious.
Dude, that is absolutely fucking hilarious. It's so
I felt
fucking
so
bad.
bad, dude. I felt.
He's just like calling him a stinky boy. He's like, "Hey, you smell," and everything. He's like, "Please don't talk to me. Not today. I'm in a bad mood." Or
So-
whatever. And Connor just keeps berating him, and then like the message is finally sent, and
Okay,
he's like,
okay.
"My mom is dying." It's like, holy shit, dude.
What was it? His mom was getting like a surgery, or
Yeah, his mom-
no,
I
her mom
remember
was
it
about to
perfectly.
never stand ever
Yeah,
again.
his mom was like losing like
Yeah,
the
well,
ability to use
what
her
was
legs
so,
or some
like-
shit.
My client glitched out, which is why
Yeah.
I was messaging him on. So half of the messages he sent I did not receive past a certain point. And I was messing around with him because he kept bragging at us. Like, he messaged us, I was like, hey, can we duo as a joke? And he was like, can you handle it? You are
I don't-
super fine.
I don't play with bad.
Yeah, I don't play with the people who are bad. So I was like, no, I can't handle it as a joke. And then later that day, I kept calling him stinky. Like, nothing, like, rude, really.
Just as a joke.
But,
yeah.
like, as a joke, I was like, oh, you smell so bad. And it was obviously ironic. And so he was like, okay, can you please stop? And I kept doing it because I didn't receive any messages past that point, so I thought he just blocked me.
yeah.
And when I restarted my client, like, almost a week afterwards, the messages came in. And, like, while I was calling him smell, he was like, my day is really not going good. I just found out my mom has chronic pains and will not be able to walk in 3 months.
Oh my god.
And I just kept slamming him after that. And I felt so bad.
That was probably
after.
the funniest
like,
fucking
I
thing.
genuinely felt bad.
That was like your destiny, dude. Your fucking lead client decided to commit suicide on purpose
It's
just
like-
to make you a terrible person.
It was it's like picking on a kid whose family member like is about to like go into a coma or like just went
Yeah.
into a coma and it's like you're a fucking idiot and it's like My
My
dad,
dad.
my dad is going to die. And he's like, oh,
You
I'm sorry.
dummy. No, it's not even like sorry, because I kept doing it
Oh
after
yeah,
he said
it's
that.
like,
So I was
it's
like,
my dad's going into a coma
Lol,
today. You
kiddo.
fucking idiot.
God.
So rude.
And then more recently, I guess this is karma for him, bragging. Is he's dropped
Oh,
like
he-
4 ranks now.
Yeah,
He's
he
back
was-
in Silver 1, and
he
he was
awful?
in a Gosu video
Oh yeah.
where he just gets absolutely obliterated.
And he was trying to defend himself.
yeah,
He's
he was like, well, challenger play.
well, if you look at the clip directly after, I beat his ass.
But you can see later in the Gosu video that Gosu was like 17-5, and
Yeah.
he was like 8-9 or something like that. Like
Yeah.
he was not doing good.
It's like, I beat Gosu. I am professional. I dropped from gold
I
4 to
wish the camera
silver.
was on so they can see me.
I dropped from gold 5 to silver 1 because I'm good at League of Legends and I'm
He
a
was
fucking.
gold 3
Oh wow.
at his peak.
I
He's
mean,
silver 1 now.
I
He's
get-
probably silver 2, to be honest.
probably. All right, so that's we hit the 60-minute mark. There's
Oh.
a little bit we probably have to cut from that, but overall that was a good podcast. I'm glad that I recorded it with my brothers. Actually, let me record an outro real quick, dude.
You have to summon Will for a podcast.
I mean,
We were going
one
somewhere,
day,
though.
one day we
That
can.
would be the ending, just a video of you slapping yourself.
I mean, one day we can do a podcast with me and you and Will. That'd be good. But that's gonna be it for the Goon podcast, episode 3, I believe. Maybe not 4. I don't know. I recorded too many of these. Have a nice belly slap. That's about it.